Welcome to Cars Seen Korea. I introduce newly released Genesis, Hyundai, and Kia cars. And as you probably saw from the thumbnail, I have the EV6, not that one over there, but EV6 GT. EV6 that's got it all. The most powerful EV6, but not just the EV6 alone. It's actually the most powerful Korean cars, production models that's been made thus far. And I want to show you up close look of the car exterior wise and give you a back-to-back comparison. I'm actually waiting my friend to arrive here so I can park the car right in front of my car here so I can give you a back-to-back comparison. And just so you know, I have this test driver with me for a couple of days right there, and it's the day one. I'm filming this video right now. I'll be uploading the video this afternoon. So if you're watching this video right now and have questions, anything that you wanted to know about the EV6 GT, I have the car right there with me for the few days. So drop in the comment below anything that you're curious about. All right, well, as we speak, that's my friend's EV6 right there. He's arriving. So this is the long range model that I'll be comparing. This is actually the bluish color. So let's actually get to it. The most prominent difference. Well, let's get started with the front. And as you can see, the front grille, I mean, just take a look at it. You might not be able to tell the difference, especially these two cars are dark colored. But if you come close, so this is once again a regular model. You see the vertical grills versus, well, we still do see vertical grills here too, but it's got the dotted, some like the perhaps discontinued vertical lines, I want to say. And it's really actually quite surprising that despite this GT being over 500 horsepower, the most powerful car here in Korea, there is not much of actually a opening, you know, in terms of the duct. The duct is still closed, and well, this flap will actually open and close. As we can see, it moves. So this flap will open and close, the active air flap right here. But that's the same thing for the regular model as well. I'm looking at it right now, but I'm actually, as I am looking at it, quite surprised that there is not much of the air ventilation system that is actually different from the good old EV6. So quite the technology right there, huh? The grille right here, the different design to that of the EV6 GT. I love this brand new flush emblem. This I absolutely love. Well, it's the same thing. A little bit of, you know, I would have actually absolutely have loved a brand new emblem, a plaque, if there ever was one for the GT. Well, you know, let's not forget about that. But there is actually one on the back that says, well, EV6, but GT. So it's not GT line, but it's actually the legit GT. Obviously, it's really hard to find a parking lot here in the area, and my friend could just make the time right now. This is the only time that he could actually spare some time, so I had to pull up here, so please bear with me. The rear design, I would have actually parked the car back to back as well, but just can't. So the diffuser right here and the vertical light, actually I'll give you a reverse on this one because it looks so cool. All right, so that's the reverse. But overall, as you probably know, the differences are really subtle. Unless you are a EV6 owner slash fan, it's a little very tricky, hard to tell and differentiate the differences. But honestly, I can tell the difference right away. Well, just looking at the GT on the back, as well as the massive Kia EV6 GT uses the same tire all around, 255/40/21, a score setup, same size, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the reflector, the rear reflector, a red vertical points right here that's used, and that's actually switch over to that one. Obviously, this EV6 two-wheel drive, a regular model, gets a long horizontal rear reflector. EV6 utilizes 255/45/20, so it's actually just an inch difference in terms of the size. That's quite surprising. Probably that is to accommodate the GT line as well, a dual motor spec, and honestly, there's a review test drive on that car right here, so go check it out. But that car also has crazy amount amount of performance as well. The GT right here is once again the fastest car here in Korea from Hyundai Motor Group thus far. And this moment of time, there is no Hyundai Ioniq 5N. So that is actually the fastest car that I have the car back to back. Just look at this caliper. This is the most evident difference right here, and as well as the wheel design. I don't want to say that I am a big fan of this wheel design, but having these two wheels back to back, well, I honestly have to say that this looks better, and this looks much more performance oriented, judging by how much gap there is in between the spokes. So it's better ventilation for the discs and the pads as well. So just look at this beautiful neon colored calipers. Absolutely love it. I would have this caliper on any of my car anytime. So this is gigantic 6-pot. This massive behemoth 0 to 60 3.5 mark car into a very short time. I'll be testing out the brakes as well. Once more, if you are curious about anything about EV6 GT, drop in the comment below. I actually do have 3 more days with this car. I'm quickly going through the exterior differences back to back with these two cars. I have in-depth review and test drive of this car on the above right here, so go check that out, and also in the comments below I'll have the links posted. Even the headlights, they are using the identical ones from both, inspired from the Tiger face, the most refined and the most freshest Tiger face from Kia family. Well, since it's here, let me give you some of the quick interior review as well. Right here, not Alcantara exactly, but it's like suede slash Alcantara like interior that's used. The layout here is essentially the same. The Meridian surround system as well, the premium sound system. I love the Twitter cover here too, as well as the biggest difference, that GT button, that you don't get on that car over there. This bucket seat. So this actually was introduced as N-like bucket seat from Hyundai N's, and this is the seat that I had on my Veloster N. It's exactly the same, except for the fact that the N actually had this lighting up, but instead it has the GT engraved in here. It's covered and finished with this neon stitch all around. I love this neon accent. I'm curious if this neon would be the definition of high performance for Kia family, as we can see from the calipers over there too. So that is the brief interior of EV6 GT. Being said, let's go inside a regular EV6. Steering wheel is essentially the same, except for that missing GT button right here, and also the seats that we know of. It actually holds you really well on your sporty driving slash, even if you are just regularly driving, daily driving your car like this. You can also adjust your bolsters, and this car is just, this seat is just really comfy and cushiony. And these are design and materials, it's actually the upcycled and recycled materials, and none of these material used inside of EV6 is a leather. My friend's car is also loaded model, so he's got the Meridian sound system as well, same as the Twitter. So this being said, honestly, it's really hard to find the difference in and out, except for the drive. GT mode. Once again, just quickly going through the differences between the two, because I have the cars available and now is the only time that I could do so. So quickly running through these two cars, but just what do you think? So some might favor the fact that the EV6 GT, being the ridiculously strong and performance car, the differences are very subtle between the two. Some may like it, some may don't. I actually like cars that stand out when it's performance oriented. I mean, not by color wise, but you could make the car stand out by having different accents here and there. I like the take that Kia did with the caliper. Would have been better, to be honest, on my side, if there was a little more than that. Perhaps a different color emblem, maybe. We've seen that on some other Japanese cars. Performance oriented, it was always the color red. I'm gonna say the Honda, right? Honda had the red emblem, the badge, showing that it's high performance and performance oriented. Quickly went through the differences of these two. Drop in the comment below if you're curious about anything about this EV6 GT. I'll try my best to answer and test it out and make a video out of it. So don't forget to subscribe and like CarSceneKorea, and I'll see you in the next video about the EV6 GT. So stay tuned. I'll see you there. Bye. On my back, I have two EV6. That is actually the two-wheel drive.